Hi guys, this is a core circuit for beginners. We're going to do each exercise for 45 seconds, focused on the core, and then we will take a 15-second rest. So the first exercise is core compression drills. Start with placing your hands by your hips and raise one leg at a time. Now make sure you pull through your core, don't just lift your leg. As you practice, you can start moving your hands forward. The more forward your hands, the harder it gets. Now, as your core gets stronger, you can try to lift both your legs. Make sure your core is super engaged, but for now, let's just stick with one leg at a time. Almost there, one more each side, and we get a 15-second rest. Okay, let's get ready for our next exercise. Place your hands by your hips, feet flat on the floor. Raise both your feet off the ground and push one leg out at a time. Now when you pull the leg in, pull using your core. You can stay here, or if you want, you can try moving your hands forward, or you can even lift your hands off the floor, which makes it more challenging. As your core gets stronger with time, you can even try pushing both your legs out and pulling in with your core. But for now, let's stick with one leg at a time. One more rep each side, and we are done. Time for a short rest. Now, while we rest, let's get ready for the next exercise. Lie down on the floor with your back flat against the ground. Lift your legs up and you're going to do some bicycle crunches. Now take your right elbow, point towards the left knee, and left elbow towards the right knee. As you do this exercise, make sure your back stays flat against the floor. And then you can pick up the pace a little bit as you get more comfortable. One more each side, and we get a 15-second rest. So for our next exercise, I'm going to show you some variations. The easiest version would be to lift your feet up and move them back and forth. The lower your legs, the harder it gets. The key thing here is to make sure that your back doesn't arch, that it stays flat against the floor. Keep lowering them while keeping your back flat. The goal here is to lower your feet closer to the ground as much as possible while keeping your back flat against the floor. But keep your legs at whatever level feels comfortable. Once you get stronger, you can even lift your hands off the floor while keeping your back flat against the floor. But for now, let's just keep them down and take a quick rest. Alright, next up is scissor kicks. Raise your feet off the floor. Now instead of moving your legs back and forth, crisscross them. And again, the goal here is to lower your legs as much as possible. You can lift your shoulders off the floor. Stay at whatever level feels comfortable. With time, you'll be able to lower your legs more and more. And you should be able to raise your hands, but until then, let's just keep them down and keep working on that core. Keep breathing. If you need to take a quick break, that's okay. Just take a break and come right back into it. We're almost done here. Time for a rest. next up is a plank hold. For this exercise, place the weight on your tippy toes and on your forearms. We're going to stop the timer. Try to keep your body flat to the floor. Don't allow your hips to go up like this. Pull it down and keep your core nice and tight, hips low and body parallel to the floor. Keep holding, keep breathing. Keep breathing, keep holding, we're almost done here. There we go, time for a rest. Next one up is mountain climbers. Now, the main thing on this is to make sure that your hips don't go high like you see me doing here. Place your hands on the floor, go on your tippy toes, brace your core, and move your right knee towards your left wrist and left knee towards your right wrist. You can pick up the pace as you feel comfortable. Just a couple more on each side and we are done. Great job. Now this is one round. You can repeat this round a couple of times to get a really good core workout in.